Hey there, besties. We're going to talk about Marty Smalls, and finally, somebody on the blogs is talking about it. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. This is the only place that I've seen it thus far, but what we're going to do is go over what they said and read the comments. So, Atlantic City mayor charged with assaulting daughter, accused of repeatedly punching teen and striking her, which says striking her multiple times with a broom. We read this. We know this, right? Okay. This is as of 4/16. I'm recording this on 4/17. One government official is facing serious child abuse allegations. According to authorities, Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small Sr., 50, and his wife LaQuetta Small, 47, are both facing second-degree endangering the welfare of a child charges after allegedly physically and emotionally abusing their 15/16-year-old daughter on multiple occasions. In addition, Marty was charged with third-degree terroristic threats, third-degree aggravated assault, and disorderly person simple assault. His wife was hit with 3 separate counts of disorderly person simple assault as well. Any legal that knows what that means, please feel free to let us know in the comments. An investigation surrounding the couple and their questionable parenting style was opened in late January after their teenage daughter reportedly asked to see a counselor and wrote the word abuse during a mental health activity at school. It said the minor also spoke about her allegations with a staff member of her high school who referred her to the principal. The principal reported the claims to the Department of Child Protection and Permanency, DCP&P. The charges brought against Marty and Superintendent LaQuetta, because they do need to mention that what we already know, she is the superintendent of the schools, which means she is the boss of the principal who got the information reported to her. Reportedly came from alleged abuse that occurred between December 2023 and January 2024. During one incident, Marty allegedly hit his daughter multiple times with a broom, which caused her to lose consciousness. We know this, but let's make sure that we remember this. According to the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office. During another incident, the mayor is accused of punching his daughter repeatedly in her legs, causing bruising. The release from the prosecutor's office was alleged that Marty continuously threatened to harm his child by earth slamming, which I still don't know what that means. Someone please tell me. Her down the stairs during the disagreement they had. Unfortunately, the allegations don't end there. LaQuetta is accused of punching her daughter multiple times on her chest, leaving bruising. During another alleged incident, it said that LaQuetta dragged the teen by her hair, then struck her with a belt on her shoulders, leaving marks. So they have more information on it, which we already know what it is because we've already covered it 2 videos down, and we will continue to watch over this. While no one else wants to talk about it, we will talk about it, okay? So Jasmine Brand has some of the information in there, not all of the information, because now they're probably only getting to it because they have been charged as opposed to talking about it previously, but that's neither here nor there. We know that Marty Smalls has a questionable past. They didn't mention that. He's been involved with many of things, and we don't seem to understand why and how he even got elected as mayor. But we really know how he got elected as mayor because he can be out here talking to people and they will fall for it. And because, of course, he's black. So Atlantic City is mainly black people, and they go ahead and they vote based on race. Now, mind you, I do not know who ran against him previously, but because during the press conference that we saw, all they were talking about is the political aspect of it. It's politics. It's politics. He hasn't done anything wrong politically. He hasn't done anything wrong politically. Marty didn't do anything wrong politically. And this is his opponents, and he's still going to get reelected because that's all they're concerned about. Because politics, at the end of the day, in my opinion, is about power and, of course, money. And a lot of people get a hold of some money, i.e. Big Tiff, allegedly, Keith Freeman, allegedly, who else? The rest of them, child. And then they think they can act any old way that they want to. But where are the people that always talk about somebody like me and say, are you even really black? All you do is talk about black people. When these people are a part of a community of all black people, and what they do is they take care and protect their own. Go to Atlantic City and y'all let me know what you think. I promise you, there's certain sections. Listen, I'm going straight into Atlantic City, straight to where I need to go, and the doors is going to be locked. Ain't no point in Atlantic damn City that I would ever feel comfortable at night with the windows down and the doors unlocked. That's how Atlantic City is. Atlantic City might seem like a nice, glitzy, glamorous place, and it is, I guess, once you're inside one of the hotels, but damn it, you got to get to the damn hotel. Don't take no wrong damn turns. It is a shit show. Anybody that knows, comment and let us know what you think of Atlantic City. Let's go to these comments in the Jasmine brand. Miss Millionaire Miami, these teenagers will cause you to do more if you don't get them from around you trying to control your house and being disrespectful. So nowhere does she acknowledge the fact that the man freaking beat her unconscious. The mother swung her around by her hair and he gonna earth slam her. Now, listen, y'all already know that I say, and I believe, and I stand by, that kids are PETAs, pains in the ass. It don't matter their age. It don't matter if they in the house. It don't matter if they out of the house. They always just look at you as just the mama or the daddy. And if you don't set the daggone standard, they can sit up here and think that they can do and say whatever they want. Now, when you're out here on your own, you can do and say whatever you want. But what you can't do is communicate with me and still think you're going to do and say whatever you want. That never changes with me. I've told you before, as long as you can come correct, I don't have a problem. Don't be disrespectful or we're going to have a problem. And that's always been the case with my children and with everybody damn else. So Miss Millionaire Miami doesn't seem to care about the fact that this big ass man, because he's about 6 feet something, sat up there and knocked his daughter unconscious. Okay. But these be the same black people trying to tell other black people what they need to do and what needs to be done due to racism, white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. Black woman supreme. The lack of compassion for a young black girl and automatically assuming she is the cause of her own abuse is revolting. For the one saying these things, please don't have children. And I agree with Black woman supreme. I agree with Black woman supreme. She's absolutely right. You Negroes don't even know the difference between discipline and abuse. The absolute dumbness of a lot of black people is amazing. It is amazing to me. Y'all do not think critically in any way, shape, or form. You always will find an excuse and then turn around talking about the sisterhood. I know she's a minor, but don't she count? She female. She don't count at all. And I know girls can be surly. I know girls. I know women. I know females. Trust me, believe me when I tell you. But like I said on the live stream, they say she's 15/16 years old. Once she's out here and she's got her eyes set on some boy, you cannot stop that. So you better be more of a good cop than a bad cop, because all you're going to do is push her towards the damn boy. That's common damn sense. That's reverse psychology. Y'all don't even know that? Y'all don't even know that? You'd be better off inviting him in. And I don't know what allegedly is wrong with the boy, but let's just say that the young man, right, is someone that's nefarious, we shall say. Maybe she's looking for someone that's allegedly like her daddy. Look it up. Look it up. Look up Marty Small's past. That's the other thing that's the all damn audacity that people who don't even, who think that this is okay for this man to do and knock the girl unconscious, and even the mama. Like, look, you got to push her around. You got to get her in her place. I understand that. But you're swinging her around by her hair like a rag doll, and that's okay. And then when someone pulls her hair out and she got patches in her head, somebody else later on going to be talking about her. And it's not the mama fault. It's her fault for what she did to her head. Is no one forward thinking about anything? Let's not act like she's like 25 years old. She's fifth damn teen. She's learning. This is probably her first love. That's the other thing that you ain't going to be able to do nothing about until she's ready to do something about it. You're not going to be able to change the mind of any young female who believes that they are in love with someone. You're not going to be able to change it. It's heightened. It's even more emotional for them when they're at this type of age. And why Laquetta doesn't know this, since she's a woman, why she doesn't remember that it is the same with her. Look at who the hell you married, but y'all over here trying to act like whatever young Laquetta is doing, because I don't know her name, whoever young Laquetta is with, Could he be any worse than allegedly the things that have been said about your husband, Laquetta? Child. Zayway official, before y'all start judging, remember who really does the A-being to children. I don't know what that means. Next one says, I don't know who raised y'all, but my father never, capital, put his hands on me, and I was born and raised in the early 80s. Like I said, I told y'all my husband would never, ever, ever hit them. Never, ever once has he hit his children. And my father only smacked me in the mouth once. One time he smacked me in my mouth, and my stepfather never touched me. So I guess it is for those real men, because all these biatches think that there aren't any. I guess those are the real men that don't exist anymore. Or it has to be bad enough in order for it to happen, like probably attacking of them, which if you're raised in a home with a father, a male figure, I promise you, their girls are not going to attack their fathers. They won't. They're not going to do it if they're present and they're present in their lives. So now, women, different story for sure. Okay. Next one. There were so many unanswered questions. Who made the call to child services? Were they both responsible for hurting her? Where is she now? And who is she living with? Well, we know all those questions. So moving on. These teenagers will try you. I'm sure she deserved it. And that's from a Black woman. Shout out to Black women. F them kids, right? Now, trust me, I am a firm believer of F them kids when they turn into gremlins. I'm a firm believer in F them kids when they turn into gremlins. Okay. But no one said that little Laquetta was out here hustling, stealing, or doing any of that stuff, which she quite conceivably could have learned from her father, allegedly. But this is what you get from the sisterhood. Don't even give a damn about the minors. What is it that she could have done to deserve to be knocked unconscious with a broom by her own damn father, a man, mind you? And these are the people that hate men. These are the people that love women so much. Who do you think is in these damn blogs, y'all? Women. Next one says, she got what we're thankful we got in our days because this generation is a different loose breed. No, ma'am. Ain't no getting hit with brooms. Go outside and get a switch? Yes. The next one. I don't know, but I know when my daughter tried pushing me and I hit her and she swung back, that mother-daughter relationship went out the door and I handled her just as anyone else. And then this was after she was already caught stealing from me. All I know is I don't judge these stories because a kid will push you to lose control. You can't say what you want, do until you are in it. And as a person who's been in it, I agree with you might not know, especially if you don't have daughters. And that's why I say I don't know when it comes to sons, because I don't have a son. And I'm sure it's different dynamic, right? But isn't it interesting how she can know and focus and understand here with this situation and be on the side of the parents? But when it comes to you gentlemen, she can't think and listen and hear what y'all have to say. It's still going to be her way or the highway. I promise you that's what it is. And ain't no way that you're ever going to tell me that it makes sense for a man to hit his daughter with a broom and knock her unconscious. Are they missing this part where she went unconscious? Are they missing that part completely? So in other words, you coloreds are okay with abuse at the end of the daggone day. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. And now all of a sudden you can't judge in this case. What's that about? So I don't know if it's because y'all feeling some kind of way with regard to Marty Smalls. He cute or something. I don't know. Or is it just the case that you just support him because they black, you black, everybody black, so it's all right because you black? Or is it just you really showing your true colors at the end of the daggone day? But the community don't want to talk about stuff like that. This Black woman says, I hate that as a community, we've been so brainwashed into think that beatings fix behaviors. Don't be lazy. It's ways to discipline without putting your hands on people. Thank you, Kira Sierra. I agree. Ask my kids how many times they was confined to their rooms. How many times I took everything out of the damn room. At one point, I was ready to tell my husband to take the damn doors off the hinges like Bill Cosby did to Theo that time. This woman here says child abuse, this was normal growing up, with all the laughter emojis. They don't care about anybody. This is why I'm telling you the sisterhood is some bullshit. And this is a woman, Jazz B1. It looks like a woman in that picture. Don't give one damn until it comes to disparaging you gentlemen, to call you out, to call you names, to try to put you in your place, to cause chaos, to cause misery, to give you a hard time, to step on you, be over you, put you under them, down you. That's the only time this stuff matters. It was when there's a group of hyenas, as the term that other people use around here, come in a pack against you. That's when it's a sisterhood, and that's when they effing care. Or if God forbid you did something to your kid, then you a dust crust must rust ashy ass bum. This girl, assuming it's a woman, says hot girl Ummer. Hopefully the daughter telling the truth and not on some BS. I've seen it happen. Now everybody's seen every damn thing, right? My father used to do this to us. I never knew how to communicate with him. This is abuse, not discipline. It is Daria Capri. It absolutely is. Candy Lauren said, what island he from and what she did. A lot of people are saying that this is what, I'll just say non-FBAs do. I don't know anyone that's non-FBA, because that's where they were saying it in the news program that I had shown y'all. In the comments, they were talking about this is what Caribbean people do. Is that true? Here's another one. Down here that says he must be from the Caribbean, or his parents are, because that's how they discipline a lot of unruly kids. This one says, I'm gonna mind my business because my mama threw whatever was closest to her when my mouth got to being slick. And see, that's what I said. If you slick and you disrespectful, that's the problem. That's really the problem at the end of the day. And that'll set me off. Don't come at me sideways at all. But I promise you, I'm not gonna beat you unconscious. This one says, as the offspring of Caribbean parents, what's the big deal? And this is a dude. This woman says, abuse and discipline are not the same. It's time to call out and end these old school antics. There's no excuse for this. This woman says, abusing and assaulting your children is not okay. It's not healthy. It's not disciplined. My heart breaks for these kids. But these are the people that will, not that woman, not the last couple people, but the other people. Those are the people that will have an excuse for the woman that went on vacation and left her kids at home, whether it was the one on the cruise, whether it was the one that left them when she went hoeing around. They'll just support it. They don't care because they just understand. They just understand what it's like to be a mother. But for some reason, they don't understand what they're doing to their damn daughters. That's it. That's all. Like this daggone video. Make sure you comment, subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.
We do not care.